As you probably know, Millar Legal has been helping clients through business disputes and family law matters like divorce for many, many years. And as we have helped clients on the legal side, we are really excited to now expand the support that we give to our clients by bringing in life coaches to assist you, our clients, through the process, through the stresses, through the emotional turmoil, as while we help with the legal matter. So today we are excited to introduce Hazel as another life coach who can assist you through these life stresses and have a better understanding of where you want to go. So Hazel, please tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Yeah, I have been a life coach for 15 years. I
Mhm.
got into life coaching because, unlike therapy, where a lot of time is spent figuring out why things have happened, life coaching is really geared to help people figure out where they want to go moving forward. It really speaks to some of the gifts that I have, and I'm really passionate about helping people get unstuck from their life and figure out where they want to go and how to do it.
What can Millar Legal clients expect from you in their first few sessions? How would you say that you can help clients start making sense of things right away?
So, the first thing I would do with a client is really just help them slow down, even like catch their breath for a minute. They're obviously in a very stressful, maybe overwhelming time in their life, and they can start to feel like things are falling apart or they have no control. In that first session, I will teach them a lot of grounding techniques that can help them feel more centered so they can really decide, how do I want to show up in this situation rather than letting my emotions just show up.
Awesome. Hazel, how would you describe how you can help clients regulate their emotions in very stressful situations that they will be facing, such as mediation or trial, or even in scenarios where they're communicating with their soon to be ex, if they happen to be going through a family law matter?
All of those are extremely stressful situations. So I help clients ground before they're going into a very emotionally charged situation.
Mhm.
Whether they're going into court with a judge or they're sitting in mediation, which sometimes may be even more emotionally taxing, I help them really figure out and envision themselves, handling those situations calmly. I use things like guided imagery, even, so they can literally envision themselves walking into that room, sitting across from their ex, really visualizing, how do I want my body to feel? How do I want to feel so that I can show up in that situation like cool, calm, and collected rather than I'm in all of my heightened state and my emotions. I think it's so important for people to feel empowered in those settings
Mhm.
and not just overwhelmed.
Hazel, obviously, Millar Legal clients, whether they're going through a business litigation matter or a divorce or some other family law dispute, they're going through a tough time. How is it that you envision helping clients begin that process of healing from that wound or that challenge, that emotional struggle? How can you help them heal or begin that process of healing right now?
I think that the idea that healing can happen while you're going through something is really an important thing to try to understand. A lot of times people go through stressful situations and they think healing is something that's going to happen way afterwards at the end. I want the client to really start to understand healing is something that can happen while they're going through it. I understand that what brings us to a place of litigation or, a divorce filing is usually very charged. And a lot of times when you're going through this, you may feel like I have failed, or you start to question and doubt all of the decisions you've made up until this point. And what I want to help people understand is we can go and we can look at what some of the lessons are. What are some ways that you wish you could have approached things differently, so that you can learn from them? And what I want to help people do is to be empowered for how they want to move forward in their life. This next phase of my life, I want to walk into it feeling confident. I want to walk into it feeling like I have more trust in myself. And I want to walk forward in this next phase of my life a little wiser, a little more confident that I can create new patterns, that I can put myself in new situations that come from having learned from these situations rather than just reacting.